Welcome to the part 7 of the OpenR and IBM Netezza Emulator setup. So these are the last steps. So in the earlier video you saw how we configured the ODBC driver into our PC to communicate to the emulator. So now what we are going to do is we are going to open the RStudio. So I have the RStudio open here, and I'm going to install some specific packages which allow the RStudio and R in your PC to understand and communicate and talk to the Netezza appliance. Okay, so what I'll do is, if you go to my documents over here, and if you go to the Netezza OpenR, okay, and if you look here, you see some packages. Okay, so these are the three packages that you need. One is called the NZA, which is the NZ analytic packages. The other is NZ matrix package, and the other is NZR package. Okay, you can read about these packages in this documentation over here. So if you go down, you can read about these packages. Okay, but let me go and install these packages. So the way you do is you go to your tools and you say install packages, and you say installs from a zip file. Okay, and you give your Netezza OpenR and go to the package zip, and let's do the first one, NZA. Okay, so NZA was successfully unpacked. Alright, so NZA was done. So let's do the same thing for the other packages. Let's go to NZ matrix. NZ matrix is also done. Let's go to the last one, NZR. Okay, so we have installed these three packages in our RStudio. So now if you look at the document, there are a list of some other packages that you need to install. Okay, so we installed the NZR, the NZA, and the NZ matrix. Now we have to install the required standard packages. Okay, there's a big list, so please follow that and do it. Make sure you're connected to the internet, because we will be doing these from the repository. You don't need to do all of them. Some of them have the dependencies which automatically get installed, so I will go and do them, but what I will suggest is when you are doing it, make sure you follow the list and don't miss any. So I go over here to tools, install packages. Now I'm going to do from the repository. Let's give the name A rules. A rules is done. A rules with This is a bit tedious, but yeah, this is something that you cannot avoid. You have to actually install all of these required standard packages. RODBC, this one is very important because this is what it uses to connect tree for different kind of tree algorithms. Okay, so these are all the packages that I installed. Okay, so these are all the packages that we installed. Okay, so now that we have installed all the packages, we are ready with our platform. Everything has been taken care of. So let's do a quick check. We will open our RStudio, and from the RStudio we will use the ODBC connection that we had defined, and we will connect to our emulator. Okay, the Netezza emulator is up and running over here, as you can see. It is online, so it's running. And if I go to the ODBC data source administrator, I can see in the system DSN that if I just say configure, I have given all these, okay, DBA test, and I have given the username and password and everything. The port is 5480 default, and what I have done is, so let's open the RStudio. Okay, the first thing we'll do is we'll have to load the NZR package. So we say library NZR. So this loads the library. So let's try to connect. Okay, so we say nz connect DSN, and we will give the DSN way. So we are using the DSN to connect. So we'll give the data source name, which is NZSQL. Again, this can be anything that you want. Okay, so we are connected to the Netezza appliance, and it says in the SPUs the R3.2.1 is installed on the host as well, the same R version. To disconnect, we say nz disconnect. Okay, so we disconnect. So this concludes the video series. So essentially what we did is we first installed some housekeeping utilities like WinZip and Netezza administrator tools. Then we installed the Netezza emulator. Inside the emulator, we then installed the NZ Analytics. We then went ahead and installed the OpenR. We then set up our desktop environment where we installed R for Windows, and we also installed RStudio, which is an IDE for R. and we downloaded all the required CRAN packages, and now we are ready with a processing platform on which you can run R predictive analytics on a Netezza emulator. Thank you.